We thought this guy, he was like 17 and he was retarded. And we thought he was really funny because he was stupid. And we were 4 or 5, and we thought it funny. One time we went in the back and we threw a rock, and my friend threw a rock and it skipped and hit his face, and he went, ah, and he cried, and we laughed because we thought it was so funny because he was stupid and we were 5 and we were smarter than he was. And we laughed, and somewhere down the road in my life, I remember that moment, and suddenly I could feel being this kid. And probably a beautiful day sitting there in the back, and some monsters came in, and he had to get hit in the face with a rock. And the pain he must have inflicted, and I started crying, and I don't know if I fully forgave myself over that in some ways, but I guess in some ways, anyone who's picked on me, I've learned to forgive them, and that helps. But I hear a lot of talk about bullying. Everyone talks about it. Stop the bullying, and people point fingers. And I'd love to point fingers over bullies and say, let's beat them up and put them away and all that. The fact is the bully is me. I was a bully. I was bullied. I had to take on the entire grade school class one time because they didn't have anyone to fight. I let anger get to me. Later in life, I used to cry easy, and one guy says, oh, are you going to cry? And I beat the shit out of him, and that felt better. And the next day he came to class, and no one picked on me. They picked on him. And I should have stood up, but I didn't, because I'm so glad they didn't pick on me. I perpetuated it. I should have stood up, but I didn't. I didn't have the nuts to. I was so glad they weren't picking on me. I'm not very good at putting my thoughts into words. So I don't know how many people are going to hear this. But I hear a lot of like, we were kids back then. It's no big deal. And I understand that. It's very important to forgive. Forgive yourselves and forgive others. But the fact is, I didn't have empathy. And at some point, I got empathy. And if there's any kids or anybody out there and you're wanting to be part of the crowd, just try to have empathy. The world needs it. I wish I had it when I was younger. I feel it now, and there's not a lot I can do with it because I lay down and I can't do a whole lot. But I can at least say what I'm trying to say. It's not okay to sit idle. It's not okay to go along with the crowd. This whole business trying to be cool doesn't work anyway. Because in the end, you die alone. And the only thing that keeps me going is caring or love from people that I've had, that have been nice to, I guess. I don't know. That's about all for me right now. If I think of something else, I'll say it. Take care of each other. And remember to have empathy. It's a key word. It's something I didn't learn until I was a little older. Real empathy. It's a real person that you're picking on. No matter what, it's got feelings. It's just like us. Have yourself a good day. Seriously, I mean it. No reason not to.